What if I told you the deadliest cats in the world aren't the biggest, loudest, or even the ones you'd expect? Some of the most dangerous hunters alive are small enough to curl up on your lap, though I promise you that would be the last place you'd want them. And don't worry, your house cat didn't make the list, even though it stares at you like you owe it rent every single day. In this video, we're counting down the top 10 deadliest cats on Earth based on how well they hunt, how efficient they are at killing prey, and in some cases, how often they clash with humans. But before we get to the giants, we're starting at the bottom of the list with a creature that proves size means nothing when it comes to danger. Number 10, the rusty spotted cat. It weighs around 1.5 kilograms, basically the size of a fluffy water bottle. But don't let its tiny face fool you. This cat is a fierce, lightning-fast hunter that stalks frogs, rodents, and even bats. Its small size makes it nearly invisible in the forest floor, and its confidence is way bigger than its body. People call it a tiny tiger, and honestly, it fits. It's not dangerous to humans, but to anything smaller than it, this cat is a nightmare. Number 9, the black-footed cat. Now we level up with a cat that looks cute, but hunts like it's running on pure caffeine. This species has the highest recorded kill efficiency of any cat, around 60%, meaning most of its attacks actually work. And since it hunts all night long, it ends up making a successful kill roughly every 50 minutes. Locals call it the anthill tiger, not because it eats anthills, but because it's small, fast, and incredibly aggressive for its size. Still, it's not a threat to humans, unless you're a cricket, a mouse, or literally anything snack-sized. And as wild as these tiny killers are, they're nothing compared to the next cats on this list. Cats with bigger claws, bigger jumps, and way bigger impact. Number 8, the serval. If the rusty spotted cat and black-footed cat were small, fast nightmares, then the serval is what happens when nature says, let's make a sniper. This cat has the longest legs compared to body size of any wild cat, and it uses them like biological spring-loaded pistons. The serval doesn't just hunt, it launches. With an estimated 50% kill success rate, this animal jumps straight into the air, up to 2 meters high, to smack birds right out of the sky. Imagine walking through the grasslands and seeing a spotted blur shoot straight upward like a furry rocket. That's a serval on the job. Its hunting style is all precision. It listens for tiny sounds underground, then pounces with shocking accuracy. Rodents, birds, frogs, nothing small is safe. But despite its impressive kill rate and unreal athleticism, the serval almost never threatens humans. It's built for small prey, and its lean body and oversized ears are designed for speed, not fighting people. Still, it's one of the most efficient hunters on the planet, and watching one move feels like watching a cheat code. Number 7, the snow leopard. Now we climb, literally, into the cold Rocky Mountains of Central and South Asia. The snow leopard is one of the most mysterious cats alive. It lives so high up that most people never see one in the wild. It's known for its thick fur, huge tail, and calm, ghost-like movement. Its estimated 10 to 15% kill success rate may not sound impressive at first, but that number doesn't tell the whole story. Snow leopards take down prey 3 times their size, and they do it on cliffs and slopes where one wrong step means falling hundreds of meters. Their most shocking ability is that they can leap up to 15 meters in a single bound. That's longer than a school bus. Imagine chasing prey across a cliff face and jumping across a canyon without hesitation. That's the snow leopard's daily life. And while many big cats sometimes clash with humans, the snow leopard almost never does. It avoids people whenever possible, living far from villages and sticking to the highest reaches of the mountains. It's deadly to its prey, not to us. But as powerful as these athletic cats are, the next 2 on our list bring something even more dangerous: jaw-crushing power and sheer size that make escape almost impossible. Number 6, the mountain lion. Also known as the cougar or puma, this cat is the definition of a silent shadow. Mountain lions live across North and South America, from deserts to forests to snowy mountains, and they thrive almost everywhere. Their estimated 20% kill success rate comes from a hunting style built entirely around stealth. They don't rush, they don't roar, they stalk. A mountain lion can follow prey for hours without making a single sound, then strike from behind with a burst of speed that feels almost unfair. They usually target deer, but they'll take anything they can overpower: rabbits, elk, sometimes even livestock. And while human encounters are rare, they do happen. Mountain lions typically avoid people, but when a desperate or cornered one attacks, the results can be serious. Despite this, they're not naturally aggressive towards humans. They just happen to be incredibly good at ambushing anything they're focused on. Their long legs, strong jaws, and powerful hindquarters make them natural pouncers. Think of them as the ninjas of the cat world: quiet, efficient, and very good at disappearing when they want to. And now we move into pure speed. The cheetah is the fastest land animal on Earth, hitting speeds of up to 120 kilometers per hour in short bursts. But what makes them deadly isn't just speed, it's acceleration. A cheetah can go from 0 to highway pace in just a few seconds. Prey barely has time to panic before the chase is already over. That's why cheetahs have an estimated 58% kill success rate, one of the highest among big cats. Their bodies are built for the job: slender frame, oversized lungs, long tail for balance, and non-retractable claws for better grip on the ground. Every part of them is designed to chase, corner, and trip running prey like gazelles and springboks. And yet, for all that power, cheetahs are surprisingly gentle towards humans. There are no confirmed fatal attacks by wild cheetahs. They usually avoid conflict and rely on speed over strength. But even with all that athletic dominance, the next cats on this list use a different kind of strength that make escape almost impossible.
The jaguar. Now we enter the territory of raw, concentrated power. The jaguar is the top predator of Central and South America, and it hunts in a way that almost no other cat does. While most big cats go for the throat, the jaguar goes straight for the skull. With one of the strongest bite forces of any big cat, it can pierce turtle shells, crush bones, and bite through a caiman's head as if it were nothing more than a tough snack. Its estimated 20 to 30% kill success rate may not sound extreme at first, but the jaguar's true deadliness comes from how and what it chooses to hunt. This is a cat that loves water. It swims, stalks along riverbanks, and launches surprise attacks from forests and swamps. Prey never knows which angle the jaguar will come from. One moment the jungle is silent, and the next, an animal is underwater with a jaw clamped over its skull. And while jaguar attacks on humans are rare, they are absolutely capable of taking down a person if threatened or surprised. They are built like tanks, compact, muscular, and unbelievably strong. Watching one move feels like watching nature's version of a wrecking ball with spots. Number 3, the tiger. The tiger is the largest big cat in the world, and it lives up to its size with a hunting style that's both powerful and terrifyingly quiet. Tigers rely almost entirely on ambush. They creep through forests, wetlands, and tall grass, using their stripes as camouflage, and wait for the right moment to strike with explosive force. Their estimated 5 to 10% kill success rate might seem low, but tigers often hunt extremely large prey: buffalo, wild boar, deer, and when they make contact, the fight is usually over instantly. Tigers are strong enough to drag a full-grown buffalo into cover by themselves. Their paws can knock down animals in a single blow. And while the exact numbers vary, many experts estimate around 56 human deaths per year, though these figures are not fully confirmed and change by region. Tigers tend to avoid humans, but when their habitat shrinks or they become desperate, they can become some of the most dangerous predators on the planet. They combine stealth, power, and patience, qualities that make them deadly even at low success rates. But as strong as these two cats are, the final pair on this list are the ones that most often cross paths with humans, and one is the deadliest cat of all. Number 2, the lion. The lion is one of the most famous animals on Earth, but its reputation as a powerful killer is more than just legend. Lions are the only truly social big cats, living in groups called prides, and that teamwork gives them a huge advantage. An estimated 25 to 30% kill success rate may not sound extremely high, but lions often hunt large, dangerous prey, like buffalo and zebra, animals that can injure or kill a predator if the attack goes wrong. Working together lets lions take down animals much bigger than any one of them could handle alone. They also steal kills from other predators: hyenas, leopards, cheetahs. If a lion wants your meal, you're not keeping it. Their strength, speed, and group strategy make them one of the deadliest forces in the savannah. And when it comes to humans, lions have a long history of conflict. It's estimated that lions are involved in 200 to 250 human attacks per year, though these numbers are not exact or fully confirmed. Most incidents happen when lions lose their natural prey or are pushed closer to villages. Even with all their power, lions usually avoid people unless desperate, but their combination of size, strength, and teamwork easily earns them the number 2 spot. They're deadly, they're dominant, and they command respect wherever they roam. Number 1, the leopard. At the very top of the list sits a cat that doesn't rely on size, noise, or intimidation. The leopard is ranked as the deadliest cat because of one thing above all: efficiency. With an estimated 38% kill success rate, leopards outperform many larger cats, and they do it completely alone. They hunt silently, strike quickly, and vanish before anyone knows what happened. Their adaptation is unmatched. They live in forests, deserts, mountains, and even near cities. What makes leopards especially deadly is their stealth. They approach prey without being seen or heard, and once they make a kill, they drag it up a tree to protect it from scavengers. Watching a leopard haul a heavy carcass several meters into the air feels almost unreal. Leopards also have more frequent conflict with humans than most cats. In some regions, especially parts of India, leopard attacks are a serious issue, with many cases reported each year. These numbers vary widely and are not perfectly confirmed, but leopards are undeniably more likely to cross paths with people than tigers or jaguars. Silent, strong, and incredibly adaptable, the leopard stands as the deadliest cat on Earth.